Viewers, take two. LOL. Okay, so I went ahead and put the grass on the bottom of the pot here, and what that does, it blocks the holes, and it creates a good foundation for good drainage, and it also doesn't allows the dirt not to go through the holes. All right. So the next step is to take some potting soil, okay, and go ahead and put about a good amount in there. Okay, start building it up in layers, and then you'll take some of the compost also and put a little layer of that in there. Basically just creating a nice foundation for food, for the roots, to give them a good head start. Okay, and like I said, just take, I'm going to do it better this way. Alright, take some of this compost, put it in there, like that. Okay, save the other half for after adding more topsoil. And what you want to do is also don't put any more dirt than like 2 inches from the top. That way there you're creating a good depth for those roots, for the term that this is going to take to mature. Another option you can do is that once this plant has taken good hold, you can actually transplant it to the ground. If you live in a climate like me, really don't have to worry about frost or anything like that. But it does get cold sometimes here in Florida in the winter, and it's easier if they're in pots. You can move them inside of a shed or a garage, and it'll save them for going through the winter. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump the rest of this compost in there. Spread it out a little bit, because when you get to the top, you're gonna want to go ahead and make like a little well in the center to place the plant, and that way you can fill it up like around, put the dirt around it, and you can press it down with your hands a little bit firm. Just make sure that the plant is nice and seated in there. Okay. And I think we're just about done here. I actually had to go, and my phone was cutting off because it's too hot out here, and that's what it told me. Video stopped because of high temperature. I'm like, oh crap. So I had to go and put it in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes, cool it off, and then come out here and try to finish this before it cuts out on me again. Alright, so I think we're almost there. And let me see a little bit more. Okay. I think that will about do it. Alright. Just take your little garden hoe here, this little guy, make, like I said, a little spot right there in the middle. And what I like to do also is just take a little bit of this water, go ahead and put it in there now, just to go ahead and set the soil up like that, and give it a chance to go down a little bit. And then as soon as the water starts going down a little bit, because here in Florida it's a little sandy, so water tends to stay at the surface. But let me go ahead and check it here. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and put a little bit of this in there. Alright, just to... Okay. Then take your plant, just like that, and just set it right in there. And you want to go ahead and try to get it as close to the middle of the pot as possible. Okay, now this is the tricky part, because this technically you need another hand to go ahead and bring that dirt all the way around and press it down so that it helps to stay in place. And once it takes hold, like I said, by pressing it down, it keeps it right in the middle, and then when the roots take hold, it'll go ahead and start growing. About a week and a half to 2 weeks, you'll start seeing some new growth right in the middle, and that's your indication that the roots have taken hold. And that's pretty much it. After that, like I said, you can leave it in a pot, or you can transfer it to the ground. I have a garden set up in the back of the house that I have 8 other plants that I need to transfer. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the ground, because ever since I started, I've been doing them in the pots. And since I don't plan on moving anytime soon, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the ground now. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel for other videos. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Bye.